FortWars is a popular Team Fortress 2 mod game mode. It's played on custom-made maps and requires a plugin to play. FortWars, as a concept and gameplay idea, has existed for longer than Team Fortress 2. It can be dated back to the 2005 Half-Life 2 deathmatch mod, Source Forts, as well as Gary's mod's FortWars. The original FortWars plugin released November 2010. Today, there are roughly 5 FortWars servers. So what is FortWars? FortWars is a game mode in which players construct forts out of props and then fight each other. Every round, players are given a short setup time to construct whatever they wish to construct. Players normally spend this time building structures to fortify their spawns and control points, make a shelter to later retreat in and hold the flag in, and raise barriers to cut off passages. In setup time, players have low gravity. After the setup time finishes, depending on the map, huge walls separating the two teams fall, allowing the teams to fight each other and try to complete the map objective. To build, rotate, and destroy props, players must use the chat command FWMenu and navigate a menu in order to do what they wish. Players are limited to a budget when they build. The budget is represented by an on-screen money number. Props that are bigger or more useful cost more than simple and small props. A few other gameplay aspects can be triggered by chat commands. Players can give some of their prop money budget to other players, toggle collisions with their props, and change their spawn point with chat commands. One key aspect of FortWars is that props have health. When a prop receives too much damage, it vanishes. The remaining health of a prop can be estimated by how it looks, since props become darker as they lose health. The goal of FortWars varies from map to map. The most common objective is to secure and hold a neutral flag for longer than the other team. Maps can also simply be variants of capture the flag, or center around attacking and defending control points. FortWars has a social aspect to it, as players may need to communicate with each other to best pool their resources. Players can't remove props summoned by other players on their team, but they can ask the player to remove it for them. FortWars has an optional game mechanics system called modules. Modules are added game mechanics that are included or excluded as part of the game mode at the discretion of the server operator. Some examples of mechanics that can appear on FortWars servers are having some classes locked from use and having to buy them with the prop money currency, passive health and metal regeneration, being able to fly during setup time, being able to use the health pack and supporting wall props. All these things can appear on FortWars servers. It all depends on how the plugin was set up. Basically, if the corresponding module is enabled, the gameplay feature will be there. And that's basically FortWars in a nutshell. A game mode about building your own battle arena. A mode where no 2 rounds play the same. Thanks for watching. Like, fave, and subscribe. Au revoir.
Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.